Where we, we left off, we just got out of a train tunnel system. We just found a new NPC. Experience some memory loss from joy hangover. You look awful, which upsets people. Yes, son tells her to remember things, but no decent people talks about them. Citizens are not allowed on Raven's home unless they have a special friend of the commandment. Oh, god damn it. The Bobbies have a thirst on them, not for water. For blood. There are things you can only find in the Garden District and things you can only find in houses in the village. So you can team up pumps in the Garden District where there's no joy in the water or people's lives, really. Important people's lives. Use a monoline harvester to suck monoline leaks off the ground into an empty fire cell. Jubilators are highly resilient to most melee and ranged attacks, but they do have a weakness. Try not to loot bodies while the people are watching. It upsets them. I would assume so. Histoplasma mushrooms allow you to see things that are not there. They can be useful. Yeah, so pretty much our trip. Awesome. Okay, so we are fatigued. So we actually want to...
Just resting my feet.
Actually want to go to sleep, but there's no bed nearby. That's a really big problem. Get out of the train station. Okay, so for this episode, I'm gonna try and be as stealthy as possible. Pretty hard, but we're gonna do it. Oh, okay. Am I stupid or can I not get out of here? Cross the Anchorman's Bridge and meet Ollie. Hi, people.
This too shall pass, I suppose.
At least you can drink from the pumps
I
here.
am in Paris.
At least we have our memories, right?
I've seen an apple go rotten in my hand.
God, please stop it.
Fair enough. Is it Ollie? No, it's not. Okay. We'll be trespassing once we pass this area. supply closet full of things that we need. Hey.
Now, you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time, and they get along just fine with their man who rides them. He's called a mahout. But when they're in heat, you have to chain them up. And this one, they got loose. And his mahout went chasing off in exactly the wrong direction. And the elephant runs into the market and starts eating peaches. And the coolie tried to stop him.
I'll take him down.
Smashes him right into the mud. And steam comes off his back like he was feeling great. So the seaboys come running up to this gentle. Only then he was made up and say, "You must come shoot this elephant." So he takes his hunting rifle, puts a fire over our gives, and he goes down to the market. Only now, the elephant isn't in the market anymore. It's in a field eating leaves. It's calm as never mind. So there's no cause to shoot it anymore. And by now the motor's going, and he's screaming and jabbering about, "Oh, please don't shoot my elephant." You see, he's grown up with that elephant his whole life. And he don't know how to do any other job except sit on that elephant and tell it to pick up a log and carry it over there. But the elephant's taken the life of a man, you see. A coolie, but a man. And the moat's crying and jabbering and cool as a summer breeze.
So let's use the ladder.
The general shapes around.
All the way where we need to go.
Right through the elephant's arm.
Watch. Oh, actually, I don't think we need to be up here.
It's still
I think we can be up here. Oh, shit.
all the villages are
You can't go on it.
They said I could.
Well, of course the Germans said you could go on it. I'm saying you can't.
I've never been on a battleship.
But that's not the point. We hate the Germans, and that battleship is part of the reason the Germans are our lords and masters right now. Do you remember when they came over in all the little boats?
Do you mean in 1942 or in 1943?
Do you want people to spit on Mum when she goes to the market?
She doesn't go to the market since 1945.
But look, this is just one of those things. I can't explain every single detail of everything to you.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not.
You're not?
I mean, yes, I am mad. I was mad, but now I'm not. Look, please don't go on the Bismarck. It will get you into trouble, which means I'll then be in trouble.
Alright.
You won't go?
I couldn't go without you, anyway.
For once, that's a relief.
Now see, that's a man would have trembled at the thought of shooting an elephant that's just calmly standing there eating leaves. He might have starved. Some civilian in Burma had to shoot a rogue elephant, and he had to practically empty a whole magazine into the poor thing, and it was half an hour of no fucking civilians! Yeah, I have to kill you now.
Christ. I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
In terms of the game, we are still trespassing. So, let's not be seen.
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the brig.
I'll be right back.
Soldiers found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army. Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies. Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate.
Alright, one second. You're good.
Miss it.
One quick second. You're thirsty, okay. Are you good?
If you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated.
So it's looking like the bridge is blocked off by a lot of bobbies. We have to reach the bunker to get.
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, all right, I'll come down.
So it's looking like we were forced to move to Germany.
I think I might be stuck, actually.
So we were actually forced to go to Germany when we were younger, and we were forced to work in what they pretty much made us. So we are at the bunker. This is bunker. Oh yeah, hello. Oh shit, how the fuck do you see me? I'll see how he was seeing me. Or do I know where the hell he went? So we're just gonna go inside the bunker and not waste any time whatsoever. Oh. Look, Mom, no hands.
Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The general keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the general's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
Okay.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
So, it's a good thing our objective is to be very stealthy in this episode, because we're gonna need to be.
Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge.
Okay, I need to sleep. So this has the exact same thing, just like...
Try not to dream about trains.
So this has the same type of sleep time, just like, fucking... Fallout. Okay, so how long are we gonna get?
Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
Okay. So. Alright, let's do this. Speaking of V-meat, I want to see about that. Does that give me any special buffs? Or does any of this food give me special buffs? Increases max stamina for extended time. V-meat, okay. War rations. Increases maximum stamina. So I'm actually gonna... I get some V-meat, why not? Okay. So let's see.
You don't know that for sure.
Okay, so there's two guys over there. actually have to go over there. Okay. Lovely.
See if I don't.
Oh, really? You didn't hear that?
Just pretend it is beef. What's that? Who's there? Who goes there? What's that? We got a live one, boys. Give it up! Who goes there? It's started. It's
okay.
finally stuck.
Lovely.
For England and St. George. Back for the
Okay, so I'm dead. So that's wrong.
Hit the dirt. Who goes there?
Fuck.
Kill him!
Oh. I'm gonna die.
Amazing.
I'm gonna die. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I was bleeding. Okay. Lovely. I guess it's actually the first time we've ever died.
Still alive. Shit.
Feel the same way.
Who's there? What's that? Who's there? Who goes there? What's that? Well, don't get shirty with me. Well, that one got away.
So, we can throw a banger. Kill them.
Whoever that was, they ain't here no more. Go back to Germany,
Oh, shit.
swine!
Hello. Fuck.
For England and St. George!
Where the hell do I go?
Back for...
Okay. So
It's started! We beat you, Michael! They're here! They're...
oh, fucking hell.
Look, I don't even want to be here.
Slowly bleeding. That just like ruined my whole entire let's be stealthy run. Okay, so Lee Enfield rifle. I can actually take their rifle. Oh, they done fucked up. Oh. I'll use it for its bayonet. You kidding me? Oh, red nothing. That's filled. Let me guess, it has join it though. Oh, it didn't have join.
If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
So I'm not seeing anything else I can drop. So I'm a bit on that. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna have to actually like drop. Get rid of some of it too.
All right, here goes.
Guys, fall into the tank.
Papier-mâché.
Oh,
They took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
I'm assuming we're going to have to watch about a spotlight. Okay.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this uproarious comedy.
I was just about to fucking go too. Oh hi. Don't touch me.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
So let's wait for these guys to turn and then we can That's gonna find me pick a lot. I gotta wait till they just made a turn. Okay.
See if I don't.
Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. This brilliant mystery story stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gint, with
Guard
Ronald
Judy
China
again.
as Pug.
What if they never come back?
So down.
I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna see. This one turns right. Please turn right. Taking you out.
Attention all personnel. Some of the latrines are in the process of being moved from the old holes to brand new holes. If you see a latrine somewhere you're not used to, please make sure it is actually over a hole, for reasons I shouldn't have to explain.
Still that, and let's look at what this flashback is.
Oh, I can't go, Percy. I feel terrible. I keep wanting to throw up, but I never quite can.
But we're supposed to tell the scouts about the plants across the river.
Actually, you're supposed to tell the scouts while I nod sagely.
I can't hear you.
You're not sick, Percy. Just go and tell the scouts about the plants.
I can't talk to them.
Do you think they're going to be nasty to you without me?
No.
Well, I'm vomiting.
I want to make my brother some tea.
Are you going to just not show up? Alright, look. I'll phone them. Just remember to turn the flame off this time. Alright?
I want this one. I can't.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Who's there? In Vic.
Attention all personnel. Patrols should be particularly careful in the forest. More than the usual number of plague victims have been spotted there recently.
What's that?
Oh, hello.
Day, sir. Roger, sir.
Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. This brilliant mystery story stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gint, with Ronald China as Pug.
Watch your face.
You don't know that for sure.
Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter infiltration stations. This is not a drill.
Who goes there? Who's there? Right, folks alarm. What's that? Back to it, lads. Who goes there? Heads up! We've been infiltrated!
Mother. One, two, three, make run.
What's that? Jerry's in the house! Smoke him out!
Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter infiltration stations. This is not a drill.
I'm hit. We're at the general's office. Back to where it is. And
I said the key was in General Bing's office.
Gives you a sense of purpose.
the desk.
Not sure that actually was me.
And it's absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Oh shit.
There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this.
Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. This brilliant mystery story stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gint, with Ronald China as Pub.
Note, chord, note.
Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it. Well, all right, clever clogs. A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
The latrines are in the process of being moved from the old hold to brand new hold. If you see a latrine somewhere you're not used to, please make sure it is actually over a hold. Attention, one or more infiltrators have been spotted.
Come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
I have 5 skill points. Holy shit. Didn't even know. Okay, probably gonna make this up. Oh, that's right. The fuck?
You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
Who doesn't want to see a lot of people throwing up? Always hilarious. Causes all targets to throw up. Cannot attack during hunting. Oh. And then a short spike. Shorts out, control bot. This for good. Okay, cool. Keep that for sure. Hold on, let me do something to my camera real quick. There we go. It makes it a whole lot easier.
Who's on guard duty? There's a mole in the hole.
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the brig. Soldiers found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
Jerry's in the...
Come back for another beating! Go back! We beat you! Back!
Sorry.
Attention all personnel. If you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely.
This won't hurt a bit. You can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty.
Nice to have a way to take people out of commission without killing them.
Soldiers found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army. Attention! One or more infiltrators have been spotted inside the camp. If you don't recognize a soldier, grab and hold him until his sergeant can vouch for him. If he runs, kill him. There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter-infiltration station. This is not a drill. Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Ashley.
Alright, here goes.
Comedy. Attention!
Oh, he knew it was alarmed, didn't he? I bet he bloody knew.
Recognize a soldier.
How do I get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side.
If you run,
I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out. Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now, if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie, that won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
Right up, sir. An infiltrator! We got a live one!
It's started! It's... Go back to Germany, you swine! They're here! They're back!
Just lie down!
attention all personnel. This brilliant mystery story stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gint, with Ronald Shiner as Pug.
Maybe I should sit down for a bit. I could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station.
Young Artie! Come on up!
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
It's a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the others.
It up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God. I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong. If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Apple Home? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
And Appleholm has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
Sick-up tea to cure food poisoning by making myself throw up. Oh, God. I hope I don't wind up having to eat a lot of rotten things and having to throw them up.
Okay. So a lot of shit has happened.
Oh.
pretty low.
It's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. The weather is a bit wet, but that's the lucky thing.
Jesus. Oh my God.
When is Uncle Henry coming back?
I don't know.
But we surrendered.
We did. Look, Dad won't talk about it. Maybe they drafted him.
Can they do that?
Who's gonna stop them?
I can't hear you.
The Germans can do whatever they want until someone stops them. The Russians, for example.
So why... So when is he... So when is he coming back?
Oh, I don't know, Percy. I don't know. The Germans, they don't explain things. They just give orders.
Why?
Well, because I don't know why. I'm sort of worried that he might have volunteered.
I don't understand.
It's probably for the best.
Odd. Why are there cables coming out of that painting? Why does that bookshelf look like it doesn't quite... I think it needs power. Where can I turn on the power?
To the center of each button. Check with the lever.
piss power's that door? And when he woke up, he realised it had all just been a bad dream. can come back here from any other hatch without anyone trying to kill me. My God, they've kidnapped some poor woman. I could be a real hero and rescue her. Or get myself killed. Oh. I think this is the fountain Sally and I put the fish in. We were witty in those days. Save a bit for the next minute. They never told me what that specialist said, the one in London, when they took him to see him.
Remember Fred? I remember Fred.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message. Sally and my favourite tree. We used to sneak out at night and smoke and talk about who we were going to be when we grew up. I wanted to study engineering, and her plan was to be a princess of Mars. I've always loved the parks in Wellington Wells. I wonder if this is how Percy felt, not fitting in anywhere.
lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Well, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Well, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy, can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Number 2. Now serving number 2. Welcome to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Now entering main.
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room. Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Wind still and wind. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Don't you look wonderful. Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the Garden District on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh, damn it. They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
All right, lovely day for it.
Joy makes you happy, but take care not to take much. The joy meter will track your joy experimentation. If you overdose and suffer penalties in combat, crafting, and conformity until dust passes. As you take more joy, you notice your memory loss counter around the joy meter. This counter tracks your memory loss. You crash and suffer from severe penalties. You should use joy tactically and only when necessary.
I could take these all the time and I wouldn't have any worries.
Please head into the theatre and take a seat. Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always...
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like I do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy? C. Why does everything have eyes?
That's right, Player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question, please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers, B. Talk about old times, C. Stop staring at me, why is everything staring?
Excellent! Yes, do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. Oh dear, it looks like the eyes have you both, as they say. How disappointing. Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away, and they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please God, make them stop staring.
I'm afraid that was a bit of a trick question. It's true, you can't find your house when you overdose on joy. But we want you to see the broader truth, which is, who cares? Oh, Player 2, today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a 7th try. And that concludes this episode of Oh Behave. I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in, you should A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Brown, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy? Put on proper clothes, for God's sake. And why not pop a joy? Why does everything have eyes?
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall, sir.
Isn't this wonderful?
Oh, I can't remember the last time someone came through.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break...
You all right?
That's the one that did it.
There's the murderer, right there.
Odd. Why are there police patrolling the park? I should sneak around a bit.
He's covered in blood.
There. The one that did it.
There's the one that did it.
There's the one that did it.
They got blood all over them.
He did it. I know he did. They've got blood on their hands.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Poor guys. I suppose there are more lingering ways to go.
On from fortunate blow to the head.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Did you hear? The circus is coming to town.
All that fantastic roadside weed. But our friend Naturalist Patula bears thousands of seeds which you can gather in the autumn, and they'll keep all year long, if you haven't already snaffled them up. Yummy!
Snug as a bug on a drug. A joy detector. I'd better take my joy. That's an awful lot of bobbies.
That's the one thing about our present thrifty lifestyle. Now,
move along, please. What's done is done. Nothing to see here. Past is history.
Cheap soil is a common weed like acid soil.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
You might want to see a doctor, sir.
Just remember, all of these plants are edible, especially if you boil them.
You know what? Never mind. Next week? Arthur? Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
Don't you lovely day for it, me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! Oh, I knew it was you. I mean, the glasses, the hair, the really adorable jacket. Don't ask me how, you're not that awkward little boy anymore, are you? But the way you walk, it's like the mask isn't even there. I just knew. There's Arthur.
Sally? You look fantastic.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm out of my mind with boredom.
Green and white checked. Your dress, the last time I saw you. Running out the door.
Oh, that horrible gingham dress. Oh, God, that takes you back. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, you have little fucking faith. I'm not going to turn you in. Whatever possessed you to go off your joy?
Percy.
Oh, God.
I saw a picture of him. I promised I'd look after him in Germany. I have to go and find him.
How are you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city.
Good Christ. Just tell the policeman that. I'm sure they'll wave you right on through.
Yeah, haven't figured that bit out yet.
I'm very close with General Bing.
Of course you are.
No.
You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
I mean, I could go see him and ask him to give you a letter of transit.
Don't put the General out on my account. I'm sure you've only so many favours you can ask of him.
My God. You still hate me, don't you?
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14 years.
We were 16!
How could you?
Because I liked him? Because he had that adorable beard? I don't know, there isn't a reason for everything. You're the last bloody person who should be off his joy.
I can't believe you are.
Believe me. Take enough stuff. Look. Some downer broke into my lab last week, literally tore the bars off the windows, and the ridiculous thing is I forgot to lock the front door. Point is, it's a horrible, terrible world out there. I just don't see you smashing your way into the city without a great deal of help.
Oh no, not me.
I'm living on the King's Road right now.
Of course you are.
I couldn't exactly have stayed there, could I? Like nothing happened.
Look, I'm sorry. This isn't what I meant to... Maybe we could help each other. Maybe I could come by when I'm feeling... better? Brilliant. You arse. How about going to the King's Road, knocking on her door and apologising grievously? And asking nicely for a letter of transit. She knows General Bing.
Damn it, lads, she's Scarper. Oh, but what have we here? A friend of Miss Boyle's, innit? Funny, you don't seem all high and mighty. Perhaps we can express our feelings about Miss Boyle to her friend.
Stop bringing me down!
Blood on their heads!
Really?
Calm.
Bringing me down! Keep calm. Keep calm.
I'll put that on you!
Now, what's all the scuffle? You've been having an altercation in the alley?
Nothing you need to worry about, Constable. I'll, just be on my way.
And where is it you're on your way to? Precisely.
Just off to see an old friend on St. George.
Oh, well, no need to be in such a hurry. The bridge to St. George is, under renovations.
Oh. For how long?
I hesitate to prognosticate, sir. Dr. Faraday's the only one who knows how to fix the ridiculous contraptions on them bridges. Word has been sent, but we've not had the courtesy of a reply.
Why don't you, I don't know, go to Dr. Faraday's house?
Because Dr. F has removed to a secret location, the, location which headquarters keeps, secret.
All right. I'll ask your headquarters then.
You some kind of troublemaker. Stay out of city business.
I suppose if I want to go and make up with Sally, I need to get Dr. Faraday to come fix his bridge. So I need to visit police headquarters and find out where he's gone. Not risky at all. It's always a little extra complicated with Sally, isn't it?
And don't you even think about coming back.
Happiness is a choice.
Who's got... That's the one that's done it.
How do you think I used to run 100 metres? I'm getting old. Shit. Poor thing. What's she on about? Well, that feels entirely too good. Pace yourself, Arthur.
Particularly hungry, and she was used to much better food than porridge. But she believed that...
Where she rolled around in the dead, Goldilocks was afraid that she'd fall out while she was asleep. So she tried the medium side bed. It was Jane there then. And she said to herself,
afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again tomorrow evening. Now, Jack Worthington.
What doesn't kill you?
We just want to make you... Who are you? I won't let you bring me down!
Oh, I better sit to my cooking.
Jack bedtime story is tonight. I'd better get in bed.
Oh dear, time to go home. My, look at the time. I went to market to buy a pet. Time to go home again to get a dick.
Oh, my. No wonder I'm so tired.
Oh, look. Tastes pudding. I went to market to buy a pet. Time to go home again to get a dick. Oh, goodness. Better go home. And I was having so much fun. And that was the day of
Look at them! They've got blood all over them!
Found you!
I know it was you. Bloody downer. Just want to make you feel better. Look, they've got blood all over them.
He did it!
I know he did. He's covered in blood.
Goodness God. Jack's bedtime story is tonight. Didn't he? Aren't you clever?
I suppose I should go find out. I'd best be on home.
Oh, I better get home before I fall asleep on my feet.
Oh my, no wonder I'm so tired. Oh my, no wonder I'm so tired.
Oh,
Is someone there? I don't have time for this nonsense.
It is late.
She looks familiar, doesn't she? My God, this is horrible. He looks familiar, doesn't he? Oh no! Goodness gracious! Oh, how awful! There they are. We won't have it. We won't.
What am I doing? Poor guys. I suppose there are more lingering ways to go. It's been a hard day's night, that was. Still a bit sloshy. Good place for giant octopi. Now, if I can find the switch again, I'm in business. Good. All ready for my next visit back here. We're life for noise. Papa Joy. hello. I'm attempting to locate Dr. Faraday. Can you tell me where I can find him?
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
I can tell him where to find Bobby Hickenbotham, though.
Oh, for heaven's sake. He's not at the Reform Club again, is he? He was supposed to go to Lud's Own.
Well, apparently he feels so guilty that Dr. F has been deprived of the liberties which are the birthright of every English citizen. He's gonna get his arse spanked.
Constable Bevan, I'm not the public. I'm from the Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling. We're conducting an investigation into Dr. Faraday's handling of municipal records relating to the maintenance of the interinsular bridges. 2 requests have already been sent by Miss Bing to your superior requesting this information. If I have to go back to the parade, Miss Bing's next letter regarding this apparently deliberate festinance will include the name of the last person I talked to. Will that be you, Constable, or the chap who keeps the constabulary's address book?
In that case, sir, why don't you take the elevator on up to records? They'll sort you out.
Thank you. I shall.
What the hell is festinance?
They deprived Dr. Faraday of his liberties, but he made all the bridges.
Percival Hastings, is it not?
No, it's Arthur. Percival went away.
Odd. There are some things you think you'll never forget. But then, I suppose you do.
I'm Arthur. Arthur Hastings.
Memories play tricks on you, do they not? How old are you, Mr. Hastings?
I'm 13. They typed my birthday wrong on the card.
So, why are you here?
No, I'm just here to take my brother to the train.
If I want him to bugger off, I bet a nice bottle of scotch would help.
Lovely weather.
Righto.
This is for you.
We are not accustomed to such generosity on the part of the populace.
Oh. I don't want to forget. Not again. Oh, it's all getting mushy again. If they're alphabetical, maybe I can find Dr. F's address myself. F for Faraday. Oh, lovely. I'm famous.
He that believeth not shall be damned! Be off with you then! I guess I'll get you next time. I love a game of hide and seek. Oi! What are you doing there? Take your joy, you stinking dirter! You're only making it harder on yourself!
Why do the Germans want children?
I don't know.
Where are they taking them?
I don't know. They won't say.
When are they coming back?
No one knows. They won't say.
Why won't they say?
Well, just shut it, Percy. Just shut it. Sorry. Till the war's over, I guess. They're losing, I think.
But the radio... But the radio keeps talking about victories.
Yes, but the victories keep getting closer to Berlin.
I can't hear you.
They keep winning, but they're then going backwards.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does if they're lying.
People shouldn't lie. It confuses everything.
Yes, yes, it really does.
He certainly does have this place organised. Dr. Faraday's in Lud's home. That's crazy. Why? And how do I get to Lud's home? Are they renovating it? What's all that about Bobby Hickenbotham? He's supposed to check up on Dr. Faraday, but he's at the Reform Club instead, getting his arse spanked? He must have some sort of ID that lets him cross to Lud's home. Maybe I could borrow it.
I could take these all the time and I wouldn't have any worries. Couldn't be better, thanks.
Did you hear they've caught Foggy Jack? Isn't that a relief?
Lovely day for it.
I saw a spanker downer just now.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
I can't wait to see how they fixed up Lud's home.
Lovely day for it.
All right.
Just, watching the day go by. The Reform Club. This is where that chap is supposed to be getting spanked, isn't it? The one with the credentials for crossing the bridge to Lud's Hole. I have the oddest feeling about this place.
Father
Like
McCartney
I should
preaches
come
such
back.
a thoughtful sermon.
Maybe not during
I
the
wish
day.
he was Anglican.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Don't make me come find ya.
What's that? Someone there? What is that? Poor blimey. These days.
Drafty, wet country. We all get colds from time to time. When you think about it, jams love the wet and they stay fresh in the cold. So,
Odd. Why are there peepers patrolling the park? I should sneak around a bit. Snug as a bug on a drug. Just, watching the day go by.
Why aren't you? Sure, right. That cuts it.
You.
Black dog.
You. I won't.
Hello?
Hello. Please hold your invitation up to the camera.
I don't exactly have an invitation as such, just a healthy curiosity.
It's a private club. You must have an invitation.
Press.
happiness is a choice. Lovely day for it.
Wait, I forgot to tell you the punchline. Hold on. You're not Harry.
All right.
Watch out for scurvy, Uncle Jack says.
Lovely day for it.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
Lovely weather. I suppose I should come back entirely covered in rubber.
Why don't you go away?
I look like an utter perv in this suit. At least I'll fit in among perv. On the other hand, it ought to protect me against electricity and lightning and things.
Meet a new friend.
Bob's your uncle.
I hope the baker comes back from holiday soon.
I can take his stuff, and then I can walk across the bridge to Lud's home with his credentials, can't I? That's new.
That's it. Yes. Increase the voltage.
There you are.
They say you see the oddest shadows in the street at night. I never look.
I'd love to chat, but I'm so discombobulated right now. I can't find my magic wand. I mean, I know where it is. It's in the locker, of course. But I can't find my key. And John Cleland and his friends are coming. They do so love my magic wand. Do you think you can help me find my key? I have to tidy, you see. Could you bring it to me here? Don't touch anything. It's got to be just so for my guests.
Is that her magic wand? I could use that as a sort of unbreakable head knocker. I have a feeling that's not what they use it for, though.
dig me down! Cheer up! Cheer up, you bastard! You're really digging me down!
Can't we work something out? No? Lovely day for it.
Did you see the Pipers match? Smash! Next time, stop after the first pint, man. Last one. I'm smiling as a rotten egg.
Are you sure you're feeling?
Are you?
Joy! Darling!
Someone meet
Take
me now!
your joy! Tira! Tira! Take your medicine!
We're live. Bloody hell. I'm clapped out. I've got to find a bed. Here comes the aeroplane.
think you're doing?
I've always liked you, actually. Do we really have to do this?
Hello. Please hold your invitation up to the camera. Oh, yes. That's lovely. Do come in. More of us every day.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Oh, delighted to see you. Always nice to meet a new friend.
Snug as a bug on a drug.
I've been a very bad boy. Not that. I've done questionable things. Again. Do it again. That's it. Not that hard.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
You know, I think we wear the same size.
Do it again. Do it again. That's it. I've been a very increase in the voltage. I'm guilty. I am so. Not that hole. That's it. Yeah. Increase the voltage.
We'll laugh about this later.
Got you.
What have we come to? Bloody hell. Oh, you can smell the fog from here.
There! The one with blood on his hands! Last time you do that around here!
Excuse me. I've been asked to check up on Dr. Faraday.
Where's Bobby Hickenbotham? The executive committee don't let just anyone drop by the lab, you know.
Why not?
Because they might be friends of Dr. F. You know what Dr. F could do with a bucket of motorline and a handful of mechanical bits? No, I don't either. And that's the point, isn't it?
He's, at the Reform Club. Again.
What are you implying?
Apparently he feels a bit guilty about Dr. F. You don't know about his, penchant?
Bobby Hickenbotham is marrying my sister. And I will thank you not to cast any perverted aspersions at his reputation. I have been ordered by the General himself to ask for credentials from the Beautification Committee. Have you got any?
There you go.
Fine. Watch out for anyone chattering away in something that don't sound like English. They're like mad dogs, and they'll give you plague. And keep your mouth shut about penchants, right? Oh, you better take these, in case you do catch plague over there. Not that I would wait.
Lud's Hole. That's where they quarantined all the wastrels with plague, isn't it? That's a cheery thought.
He said it was just a cough.
Well, he's sprouting, isn't he?
He said he hadn't got a scratch.
I'd call those scratches, wouldn't you?
Are you sure it's safe to get that close?
You won't catch it from looking.
There could be spores.
Try not to get bitten. They go a bit crazy towards the end.
Thanks. I'll be careful.
Run, if you don't want to end up like him.
Christ, I think she's about to snap. Please just lie down. I know. Trust me. I know.
Stop it!
I wish I'd died in the bombings.
Bombs away!
Please don't hurt me.
Who's our prudent friend?
They've really gone out of their way to isolate Dr. Faraday. He must be extremely dangerous.
Fucking stuck. Roger! What did you do to the fucking valve, huh? You over-tightened it, didn't you? I told you to leave the plumbing the fuck alone!
How did I get back here?
Sei Deor Bonig!
I've they've really gone out of their way to isolate Dr. Faraday. They must be extremely dangerous.
Fucking stuck. Roger! What did you do to the fucking valve, huh? What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, leave us alone! Why won't you leave us alone? She's going to fucking kill us if we keep fucking up! Don't worry, Roger. I'm going to fix it, because that's what I do, apparently. I'm fucked. We're both fucked. The professor's gonna kill us. She's gonna tell them to send us away. I'm always mucking things up for her, and Roger's worse. He breaks everything. The professor's gonna send us both away. Can you get us a new valve? I'd let you use the professor's lab. Oh, it's brilliant.
Dr. Faraday's a woman. It never even occurred to me he'd be a woman. And she has houseboys.
Did you bring a valve?
I just want you to know that I appreciate what you do.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, this is perfect. Thank you. Oh, you've saved us. Look, go on in. The lab's brilliant. Roger will give you a hug. Maybe the professor can help you too.
Roger?
You take your
Where's the
choice
sandwich?
immediately.
Roger?
You take your
I asked
choice.
for a sandwich 45 minutes. Still waiting for a sandwich. I don't hear it. James! Rogers! Stop fucking James! Roger! Stop pole dancing and bring me on something to eat.
Looking good.
If they locked up here, and why?
take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
Oh, hello. You're not James and Roger. Did the executive committee send you?
No, these chaps, they're trying to open the bridge to St. George.
What a coincidence. I can't open my own door either.
What do you mean? You're locked in? What did you do?
I told the executive committee I wasn't going to make any more spankers, or gates, or clever locks, or peepers, or jubilators. Those are all my designs, you know.
They can do that. And no, I don't work for them.
Ah, and you're rather brilliant to have got in, aren't you? Please, will you let me out?
How?
I don't suppose you see a large red button on that side that says, open the cage?
There is a button, but it doesn't say that.
Ugh, I was afraid of that. They don't trust those boys out there. I can't say I blame them. I can't trust them not to set themselves on fire. All right. Maybe you can still help me.
I was sort of hoping you could tell me how to fix the bridge to St. George.
I can. But not till I get out of here. So, I'll need a few things from you. Fair enough?
Sure.
Brilliant! I need a bucket full of Motiline. According to the pressure control grid, there's air in the pipes here. That usually means a leak. Here, take this vacuum. You can keep it afterwards. I don't plan to be anywhere near here.
You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
Either she's as brilliant as Sally and as reckless, or she's completely mad. Used to be you didn't have to make evil devices if you didn't want to. When did that change? It was rather brilliant of Faraday to discover Motiline, wasn't it? Since we can't get petrol anymore. That was a time when we were rather clever. When did it all become such a mess? Handy little sucker. Have I got any power cells? I could fill them up too. You know the General, Sally? That's fantastic. I will gratefully accept your kind offer and not mention any awkwardness that happened 14 years ago. That would have saved a bit of fuss. I hope Dr. Faraday can fix the bridge to St. George. When did we put all these clever mousetraps on our bridges? And why?
Your joy immediately. That's lovely. Just put it in a pneumatic transfer tube to your right. Brilliant. Thank you. I didn't dare ask those idiots out there. They'd only set themselves on fire again.
What do you need it for?
I've been working on a wormhole device, you see. Well, don't you look puzzled? Spent science class mooning after a girl, did you? They said it was dangerous. Ha! Ridiculous. It's perfectly safe for the most part.
You have a device that makes, a portal of some kind?
The going in the hole bit works. Theoretically, I can come out a second hole on the other side of the river. I just need a few particular mechanical pieces. That's how I'm getting out. How are you getting out?
Oh, simple really. I just need to get to St. George, get a letter of transit, go to the parade and cross the Britannia Bridge without being arrested or shot full of joy by a doctor.
Excellent. Here, you'll need this device. I've marked the cars that have the parts I need. Well, off with you. Do you have a box?
What's that? What's that?
Run off and get them.
You take your joy immediately.
I hope this isn't too loud. Oh, God. I should have said. How have you been all these years, Sally? You ran off into the night with nothing, and now you're some sort of brilliant chemist. How did you survive? I wish I could have helped you. It'd be nice. To be friends again, instead of all those dreadful things. I think he's about to go. I can't keep doing this. So that's where I parked it. Oh dear.
You are too old to go to Germany, are you not? I'm not going to put one more child on that train.
Oh, God. I don't think I like this device at all. You've built a lovely treehouse. Mine was never this grand.
Welcome to the Special Operations Executive. You're the new agent, aren't you? Alfie, what's his name? Great. Here are the other agents. This is Charlie Croker, Jack Carter, Gonville Bromhead, Joe Vandeleur, and Nigel Powers. But we're missing Peachy. Peachy Carnahan. He's been kidnapped, and you have to rescue...
Well, that's one way to stay sane out here. Go stark raving bonkers.
Welcome back, Agent. Was your mission successful? Remember, we've got your back.
Nice clothes. Want a trade?
We'll laugh about this later.
Are you a tourist? You're dressed like one.
Well, I hope Mrs. Hudson feeds Sparky and doesn't eat him.
Oedipus didn't know what he was doing.
Before we begin, please let...
Who's our prudent friend?
Supreme executive power must drive.
He's got blood on his hand!
Why?
We've come to the end of our time! We've come to the end of our time! They're not coming back!
Was it glitched in the fucking
It's
thing?
not.
The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns. Huh. Who's our prudent friend?
I'm not cooking for you!
Yeah, they are!
Leave my friend alone!
See? You're not from here.
Do I really have to extract 3 bits? Wouldn't 2 do? Oh dear.
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But
We're brothers. I'll look out for... We'll look out for each other.
Bloody hell. I don't think I had a terribly keen grasp on how many unpleasant things I've forgotten.
take your joy immediately.
Did you get everything? Brilliant. You got a knack for these things. So rare these days. Everyone expects everything to just work by magic. That's perfect. I just need to make the final adjustments. Tell you what, come back tomorrow and I'll pop out of here through my wormhole and fix your precious bridge.
You take your joy immediately.
I'm going to call this an episode. My lord, this has been a long ass episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed the recap. Be sure to show me some love, hit the like button down below, as well as hit the subscribe button for new channels and our notifications so you can not miss an upload. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/.
You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
See you guys.